If you scream or shout there, nobody is gonna hear your screaming after 10 meters of radius. And if you are being lost there,
How are we supposed to get down there?
Catacombs.
It's exactly the same.
No, everything's upside down.
Graveyards were stacked.
Please leave. Please leave. Please leave. Please leave.
nobody is gonna come to rescue you. And that makes that location one of the most dangerous spots in the world. Today's episode is sponsored by DM Consultancy. They are the most trusted immigration consultants from Hong Kong. If you need their services regarding visa matters or settlements in Hong Kong, you can send them your inquiry via WhatsApp by typing 852 mirror to get the special discounts. They will help you with the best of the solutions, as they have been helping their happy clients internationally for more than 10 years. Now let's get back to the story. Let me try to give you a perspective view what I'm talking about. Now suppose this is the land, and above the land is entire city. If you put one Hong Kong here, another Hong Kong here, one Hong Kong in square kilometer is 1108 square kilometer makes one Hong Kong. If you put two Hong Kongs and you stretch them to make it 2500 kilometers above the ground and underneath, this is the space I'm talking about. Underneath, underground, are thousands of tunnels which are connected with each other. Inside is a pitch black, dark, and if you are being lost there, and if you just enter taking one wrong turn, it will make you that confused you will never come out alive. Rather, somebody will go to find your dead body and get you out. I'm talking about the city of Odessa in Ukraine. To understand today's story, I would like to go back in the history of this city. This city of Odessa was found in the end of 18th century when the Russian princess Catherine the Great, she ordered a fort and the naval base built on the Black Sea. City grew up so quickly in the course of 19th century, and it became the second most important port in all Russia, which has been widely considered as the cultural capital of Russia. Now, this area has thousands of entrances, and in 1917 most of the entrances were sealed. Till this day there are so many entrances that are still available, known by the people living in Odessa city, and the tourists especially. They are strictly advised not to go inside these limestone mines to explore unless they have extremely experienced and qualified guide with them. And still, at least 5 people they die in these dark pitch black limestone mines and lose their lives. Now this is a place where most of the criminals, they have been taking shelters. Like the killers, when they kill somebody, they throw their body here and they hide themselves. The pickpockets, the thieves, the smugglers, you name it, they have been taking shelters in these limestone mines. Now if you are close to these entrances, and if you are just going a little bit far from the entrance and you take one wrong turn, it will make you that confused you will forget your way and you will be lost forever until your last breath. During the World War II, these limestone mines or these tunnel, they played a crucial role. In 1941, Nazis has a site to invade Soviet Union through these locations. Hitler's plan, Operation codename was Barbarossa, started from here. Many soldiers have been trapped here, and eventually all of them, they died here, including those resistance groups they call partisans, and including the 6,000 fighters. And there were 13 of them, they were remembered, they were gone in these catacombs or these limestone mines, and that pitch black darkness and that environment made them crazy, and eventually everybody, they died there. A group of 5 teenagers, it is 2005 New Year Eve, they want to celebrate the New Year Eve, and they want to have their own privacy and they want to have fun. So they decided to look for these limestone mines nearby, stay nearby the entrances and spend some hours there and then come back home. So among these 5 teenagers, there is one girl named Masha. She is with them. So they look for one entrance and they enter inside and they explore the mine a little bit, but they stay close to the entrance, and they have some drinks over the hours, and they have some fun. And then finally, among these, the name Masha, she is extremely intoxicated and she wants to go to bathroom, and she find no space, but she goes inside down. She goes down to the tunnel and she leaves herself. Rest of the 4 teenagers, when they end their party and then they come back, one of them, they ask about Masha. So they talk. They say she was talking about she wants to go to the bathroom. Maybe she has gone back home to use her bathroom, so that's why she's not with us. So having these old thoughts in mind, they go back. The next day they go back to her house to check on her, but her parents says that she was never returned. So they tell the parents the whole story, which makes them to report to the police. So the search was immediately launched. These teenagers, they indicate the entrance where they were last night, and the police started to search for Masha, where they had this party. So they tried to find Masha for 3 days. Police couldn't find her body, and they decide, okay, Masha will return. We can wait for Masha to return herself. Instead, we find her more in this 2,500 stretched area, which is not a straight area, which is not a flat surface. This is just a maze. Thousands of tunnels, they are connecting to each other, and she could be anywhere. So they decided to off the search and wait for Masha to come back. On the other hand, Masha was intoxicated. After she relieved herself, she decided to explore the mine a little bit further. So when she wanted to come back, she took a wrong turn, and she just started to go far and far away from the entrance, which resulted her to reach several miles or kilometers away from the entrance, which eventually led her in 3 days of struggle to find the way out, and she died there dehydrated. There are so many explorers there in Ukraine, in Odessa city, which they help every year people to find sometime they find somebody, sometime they cannot find, because of 2,500, and this is the whole area is mostly unmapped. So after 6 months, there is a group of explorer. They go to explore that area, and once they reach that far, they found extremely decomposed dead body. They assume, okay, this might be Masha, and then police start to search for Masha's dead body, which took them 2 years. And after 2 years, they successfully to retrieve her body. This is that location that nobody wants to go there, but people still, they go there in this curiosity, what would be inside. So this was the story for today, and if you like these kind of dark, shocking mysteries, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you have your own dark, shocking mystery horror stories and you want to share with me, you can send it to me on my Instagram, which is uzair.cipra, and I will narrate. And as always, please take care of yourself and your surroundings. Until next time.